Today we'll be doing an unboxing video. It is not livestock, it is everything except livestock. So usually we don't get this much stock in a week, but we thought it might be a good idea to do an unboxing video and to share our thoughts on some of the products and items that we are receiving. Maybe you see something that you didn't know we stock, or maybe you see something that you didn't know was available on the market. I might give you a few tips or tricks on how to use these items that might make your hobby a lot easier for you. So today is Wednesday. We just received the first 2 boxes. Tomorrow is Thursday. We're receiving a lot of boxes tomorrow as well. That footage will also be in this video. Maybe some footage of Friday, but you'll most likely only see this video on Friday or Saturday, which means all the stock that I'll show you in this video is already on the website, but you're more than welcome, if you don't want to order online, to come to our physical store and pick up your stock here. So let's get going with the first 2 boxes that we received from the first supplier, and I'll post the footage from all the other suppliers just after that. So stay tuned. I just received 2 boxes of stock from one supplier. Some entry-level test kits, very, very good price range, around 200 Rand or 250 Rand. This one is also very good. It's 500 Rand, and then you get ammonia, nitrite, and pH, which is a very good budget option. These lights are very popular. We also have some root sticks. These guys always do well. This is the preferred root sticks from what we see in the store. It sells a lot quicker than Seachem, the root tabs from Seachem. We've got some micromedia for anyone that wants to do a moving biobed, and then we've got the bigger size as well. So small size, bigger size, meaning the actual size of the bead is smaller on the micromedia, but they're also more expensive. Then some inline filters for the canister filters, 1 or 2 filters there at the back as well. A fertilizer called Profito works well. We've tested this many times and we've got some happy clients with these. And then an alternative to Seachem Excel is Easy Life Easy Carbo. Works more or less the same. We've had clients say this works better. We're very neutral on it. Both work very well. And then we've got some small oxygen pumps in. These guys work quite well. Very quiet, durable, and it comes with a 2-year warranty. So they work great. We've also got some UV lights that's built into a filter. Works quite well, just very expensive. They're around 1,000 Rand each. But if you've got green water, then basically this is one of your better options if you don't have a canister filter. And then we've got 2 tanks as well that came in that sold out during this week. Next box will be from a different supplier. I'll show you guys now. This is some stock from the second supplier. It is Thursday today. First stock of Thursday. This is some spiderwood, not a lot though. 1 bag of Bio, and then this is some frozen food. This is Nitrous brand, and then there's some Ocean Nutrition in here somewhere as well with different types of frozen food. These are not available online, only to the physical clients. We don't ship these products. Nitrous is a very good budget bloodworm. Ocean Nutrition is more expensive. Moving on to the rocks, here we've got some mantan stone. I know it says elephant skin rock, but this is not elephant skin. Elephant skin is actually my favorite. This is my second favorite. We call this mantan stone, or this is the most well-known name in other countries is mantan stone, but very good. It's not quite elephant skin rock. Let me show you what elephant skin rock looks like. This is elephant skin rock. It's slightly different, but anyway, let's move on. Then we've got some dragon rock here in this box. Still need to unwrap those. And then in this box we've got some random Seachem stuff that came in. Regulator, this is an entry-level regulator, and they work quite well. We sell quite a lot of these. They're around 1,300 Rand, so this is for the CO2 guys, very good option. Then beams work light, that's a pre-order for a client. We've got some filter media bags. These are quite cool. You can add a lot of filter media in these. They are big as well. And then root tabs. This is quite awesome. These are the Saga probes. So we sell the probe and the controller. Both of them are around 2,500 Rand. But if you want a proper CO2 measuring equipment, then this is definitely the ones to go for. This is just a probe. Like I said, the controller is separate. And then we've got some CO2 bottles. This is the 500 milliliter of Easter, and this is the 1 liter of Easter, and that's it for this supplier. I'll show you some videos of the next supplier. Like I said, this is Thursday today, so hopefully we'll get some more stock today. 4 more boxes just arrived. I haven't even had time to unpack these, but let's quickly have a look at what we've got here. So this is your normal black gravel that most people use, also called black diamond blasting sand. 5 kgs in stock, 2 kgs we usually have. Is another 5 kg. And then Monado is one of our favorite low-tech substrates. It's a product from JBL. Works extremely well on shrimp tanks. This is my favorite Neo-Keradina shrimp tank gravel. They are expensive, but I mean, it's just so good looking. And what I like about these is why I say it's the best product for low-tech tanks is it doesn't smother the roots. It works quite well for low-tech plants. It is a very light soil, so that is why we prefer it, meaning light in weight. So like I said, it doesn't crush the roots. Works quite good. Let's check what we've got in here. So we've got supposedly I think two C500s, Dolphin canister filters, and then we've got these smaller CF300s. Let me just show you how these are. This is the canisters. We sell quite a lot of these. I think it's the most popular among the entry-level canister filters. It works quite well, no issues, very few returns on these guys, so a good budget option. Then the last box from the supplier, some filter matting, some of these as well. Let's have a look in here. This has been out of stock for some reason for a while, but we managed to get one. And then entry-level LED lights, good budget option. Just for lighting the tank, not really plant lights, but it does a good job for the price point. Some UV lights, hang-on back filter, a bunch of curry food, nothing really special there. I don't think we ordered, it's just a random stock up of what we've got. This, by the way, is basically everyone's favorite fish for food. We sell so much of this, it's crazy. And then some tasting kits, JBL, very good brand as always. The ammonia on this one is our favorite. For some reason it just feels that it's the most accurate. It picks up ammonia very quick. Some heaters, well, when I say some, I actually mean quite a lot. And then some more test kits. These test strips work quite well. And then these are a very popular option because they always tend to break, but yeah, at least we've got some replacements. But that's it for the supplier. Power is at least back on, so hopefully we'll receive some more stock later today, but I'll keep you updated. And then something you guys might like to see is this is our shipment of cooler boxes that we do receive. This is what we use to ship your livestock in. So just 3 bags of cooler boxes. This should last us about 2 weeks to a month. So I thought we were done for the day. Turns out we were not. We got 3 more boxes from one of the suppliers. So let's quickly move this over and see what we've got in this box. A Z-Lite MS series, they work quite well. And then I'm back, sorry, it's just difficult to do both. So yeah, Z-Lites, they work well, very good entry-level product. They've got some issues with suppliers or with the controller and power supplies, but they work quite well. And then this is the WRGB Chiros light. I think this is the 90 centimeter. If you know, you know. I mean, these lights, they're just by far the best bang for buck that you currently get in South Africa. Very good for planted setups. But anyway, let's move on. We finally got one of our Chiros shirts. So Atwell, if you're watching, I'm going to look as snazzy as you, my brother. And let's move on. So some battery operated air pumps. These work quite well for when there's load shedding. Some people watching this don't even know what load shedding is. Some random bits and ends here. Let's quickly see what this is. So this is a entry-level RO system, quite popular among the guys because it's so cheap. It works quite well. We haven't had any issues with them or big complaints. Moving over Sobo mist makers. If you're not sure what a mist maker does, let me quickly show you. The mist that's coming from this tank that's getting there. We did a huge trim on the plants here at the top and they're dying down within a week. That recovers, but just look at this, it's incredible. By the way, this is a Chiros light with its shades, looking fantastic. And then the Monte Carlo as well should be bouncing back very soon. These are the actual starter portions that we planted, and these are all the new growth. So that will die away with time. Takes about 3 months, and then you'll be left over with some good, nice, lush green growth. So all the black spots you see there are basically all the pieces we started with. But yeah, this tank looks fantastic. But anyway, that's a mist maker. Really cool effect on certain tanks. Let's move on. This is an awesome product. If you haven't seen these, BioLark, they've got these. I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see. Then some bits and ends here. I'm not really going to open everything. Let's have a look. These are the syringes that I saw friends of ours there in Johannesburg have gotten, and they seem to be doing quite cool for spot dosing. Some air pumps, standard air pumps. These are quite cool. They are very small magnetic glass scrapers, meant for up until 10mm glass. So this is the large one, believe it or not. Planaria traps, a UV filter, and then we've got the Chiro's magnetic base with the stuff inside. Very awesome. And then this is something not a lot of pet stores sell. I'm not sure why. These metal splitters. We sell quite a lot of them, and quality is always great. It's metal, so nothing can really go wrong. And then I'm not sure what is in these boxes. Empty. Sending us empty boxes. Some air stones. Let's move on to the next box. So on the next box we've got some sponge filters and more sponge filters, and then we've got some gravel cleaners. These are quite cool. If you haven't seen these heaters are about this size. Very cool for nano tanks. We got in a few of those. It also comes in bigger sizes obviously, but the bigger you go in terms of wattage, the bigger the actual unit will be. And then this is your cheapest regulator that you currently get. I think they are about 1,100, 1,200 around there. ZR Doctor, that is the name that they use. Like I said, entry level. A mat, so this is new. This is something we've never had before. Brine shrimp incubator, quite cool for those guys who want to hatch your own brine shrimp. This is a Z-Lite hanging kit. A lot of the guys don't know we sell this, but it's air crate. You can get this at any pet store. The best quality water pumps that you can get are these Bubble Magus ones. We've never had a return on any of them. They work fantastic. And then we've got a Chihiro's regulator, very small form factor, works very well. And then what is it? This is actual CO2 tubing. So it's polyurethane tubing, meant for tanks with CO2. So like a big roll, we won't run out of stock very soon. So it is still Thursday, and we just went to the airport to pick up some livestock. This is only one box of livestock, but I would like you guys to show what happens before we send them into quarantine, so that you can see how the unboxing looks. So let's start. So these are some white clouds, well, the golden version of the white clouds. This is the first one. Let's have a look at the second one. Looks like some neon petras. They came quite big. These might be cardinals. I see there's about 2, 3, well, maybe more, maybe about 10 dead in the bag, which is unfortunate. But if you get those guys in as quick as possible. Next one, these are some cardinal tetras with a guppy, random guppy inside. Maybe 1 dead in the bag, but looking good so far. And have a look at this bag. So this looks like some red gouramis. Also looks like they traveled okay. A lot. They're very stressed, but these are males and females at least. And they need to go in as quick as possible. Let's have a look at this bag. these are some more golden white clouds. Not sure why they sent so many. And then in the last bag, we've got some what looks like lemon tetras. But let's get these guys acclimated and into their tanks. Today is Friday and it looks like we're getting our first delivery. Ja, wat zoek je ook nog of brood?
Ik lever maar niet zo goed af.
Hoe gaan het?
Alright, juist ja.
Good. Only hectic 4 hours, but this is what Ian brought us from Dennerlei. This is some tissue culture plants, very nice portions. They look lovely. Always traveling good from Dennerlei. The stock looks fantastic. We got some more over here. A lot of hairgrass and Monte Carlo and a few other things, and here's some more. And then let me show you something quick. Hold on. Oh, I've got one here. Moss balls. We only got in 80 of these, but they look extremely good. Most of them already sold, so not a lot is going on the website. Let's quickly have a look at the other stock that we have received. So Shrimp King, I mean, this is our best-selling shrimp food, and it's still our favorite. I mean, we've bred shrimp. Most of you know our reputation with shrimp. This is for the guys with some bamboo shrimp. Awesome product. And this is my favorite food to feed fish. It's really awesome. Let me show you something. If you've got neons, so they've got quite a big range, but if you've got some neon tetras or some cardinal tetras, then get yourself this. It's extremely awesome. You'll understand it once you've used it. You'll never buy anything else for your neon tetras. Good quality food. But anyway, let's move on to what else is in the box. Some Cape cones, Calder cones. These combo packs are quite awesome from Nature Boys. And then a dewormer, or you can use it for planaria as well. And then what else have we got? Some shrimp mineral salts and some diffusers from Dennerlei as well. These guys have got a built-in bubble counter, so the Twin Star ones do not. These guys, Twin Stars, those for a minimal look, but these guys with a bubble counter, it's a bit taller, which is quite cool. You don't have to open your cabinet to see if you've got CO2 going into the tank properly. That's it for. Oh no, there's some more stock here. Let me show you. This is one of the very rare Nubias. You can't really see it clearly, but this is jade. So the name is Nubias jade. Very, very cool. I need to sort these out. Let's move on. I'm going to pause here quick. Okay, so that was from the one supplier. Let's quickly have a look at what we've got here in this box. Some CO2 art stuff. These are drop checkers. Only got 2 of them. And this is basically your best, I won't say best option for a regulator, but your best budget option. These are around 2,800 Rand. I mean, the quality on these is absolutely insane. And then we've got some in the box, some CO2 tubing, sorry for the focus, and 1 or 2 small other items like drop checker solution and a few other things. Then from the same supplier we got in this box, sorry, let me just put these away. This is a Chihiros light, another one. This is the 1.2 meter with a shade. Now a shade, so this thing here is basically one of these. So the light doesn't shine in your eye when you stand here. It's very convenient, very awesome. So we got one of those in as well. And then this box is yesterday's box, which I just haven't had time to take out. And then let's have a look in the cooler box. These are some epic aquatic plants. We normally take 2 boxes. But we've got some, and this is basically 1.5 box because there's not 60 pots, there's 90 pots in here. But I mean, look at how they are individually wrapped. We always receive good stock from Epic Aquatics, so very awesome. Let's sort that out now. And let's have a look here. There's some starter kits here, some 1.5 foot tanks. There's some 2 foot tanks. Some EIM heaters. These are basically one of the best quality heaters available, and I think we just ordered 1 of each. And then if you haven't got one of these, I mean, this is your entry level, well, not your entry level, this is your standard thing that makes your life so much easier. You have this so that you don't have a mouthful of water. And then you've got an adjustment here so that you can either make it go out faster or slower, or just do a water change. But this is definitely one of our favorite products from Boyu. If you don't have one of these, get yourself one. Every pet shop sells them. And then in this box, got some Daru salt, some shrimp food, tropical flakes, freeze-dried. We sell quite a lot of these, and then some more tropical flakes and a few bits and ends. I think that's it for the shipment for today. But yeah, let me show you this. This is quite awesome, and that's the one I got yesterday. So obviously today is Friday, but these are very awesome. Looking forward to planting these. I think it's really gonna pop, especially if you, I know Heaton from Epic Aquatics has got one with a dwarfed, I'm not even sure what they call it. I'll put a picture. I'll ask him to send a picture and I'll lay it over the screen. It looks awesome. It's an orchid, sorry, that's the correct name. Spaced there for a moment, but they look fantastic. This is the Chiros one, so this is not the Dua one. The picture of Heaton will be in a Dua one, but this is the Chiros one that comes in a kit like this for I think around 2,000 Rand. Very, very cool setup. So I'll make a quick video as well of these, the moss balls. They're very awesome. Come very neatly packaged. They're about 125 each. Half of them are already sold, and I haven't even announced that they are here. But yeah, if you haven't had these, grab one. It's a very awesome experience to get one. This is a Cladophora algae, but it's not Clado algae, if that makes sense. So I want to quickly elaborate on these guys. This won't spread throughout your tank. If it does, it will grow very slowly. Cladophora algae is something that if you get it, you can throw that tank away because you're not going to get Clado out of your tank. But this is not Cladophora algae. It is a type of Cladophora, but it's not the one that takes over your tank. So yeah, these guys are very, very awesome. Very lovely round bass. Works well in a betta tank and for shrimp as well.